How's it going, guys? It's Ben here. It's been a good while since I've last uploaded a video, but I just want to share some updates of what I got going on with my tanks. After all, this is the fish tank channel. Starting things out, since I want to say the beginning of my channel, this spot right here has been taken up by actually not. I take that back. In a couple videos in, I changed the setup right here to a 20-gallon long, and it had Brichardi in it. Well, now I have a 30 long here with kind of a South American theme to it, and I'll get in a bit more detail. Right here, I'm not even sure if I did a video on it, but there was an Aquarium and Minibo 1. Now there's a Cobalt Microview 10. And, 29 gallons over there still. Just kind of rearranged, which is typical, so, of course, salt water. But, getting back to what I wanted to show you is this whole system right here. I based this tank, well, I guess I should get behind the story of it. My uncle wanted to use this tank originally as a sump, but his plans fell through and he just bought a real sump. Then he offered this tank to me in exchange for the 20 long, and I said sure. So took my fish in the 20 long, the Brichardi, back to the pet store. They're in a display tank now. I see them every day. They're doing really well, which is something I'm happy about. And I set up this bad boy, and it took a while. It took a lot of planning. It was like, okay, what exactly is gonna go in this tank? And of course, the main fish that I wanted in this tank are kind of hiding right now. The lights just came on. It's kind of later at night. The Fluval Aqua Sky running the lighting system, and it's on a timer. So they kind of went to their sleeping area, I guess. But over here, the whole reason this tank is South American themed is because of these beautiful Keyhole Cichlids up here. There's one of them right there. Wow, look at that. My Angelfish from my 29 is in here, but the reason these fish are in here, I have this tank, because my uncle gave it to me, and the way it looks like it does is because of the Keyhole Cichlids. I'm sorry about that. There are 4 of them in here. They'd been at the pet store for literally a year before I purchased them. So all 4 of them have all been living together in, a few compartments being moved in throughout. There's another one, so that's 3, and I guess the other one is somewhere, over there. But either way, beautiful fish. I'm gonna do a care video, like my experiences with them. I'll give you guys just a video about them in the future, probably sometime from today, next Sunday. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Another, other fish. This is one of the Angelfish from the 29. Then I have 8 Black Phantom Tetras, which are those right there. So those right there, there's a male, and the red ones are the ones with the red of them are female. Then I have 6 Rummy Nose Tetras. Let's see if I can find them. There's a banjo catfish in here somewhere. He typically hides like up here in the substrate or something. I can't find him. And also my golden ram came from 29. Once again, he's not nearly as pretty as he could be because he is just woke up as well. But yeah, look, there's one of the keyholes coming out. So they are really pretty fish. Too bad he or she is not colored up right now because they just woke up. Sorry about that, but see, plants for this tank, the only thing that's not coming from South America is Rotala indica, and they've been kind of eating it. By them, and the Keyhole Cichlid is kind of eating it, but then everything else, this is like my Marble Queen sword, came from the 29. This is an Amazon sword. It came from my old betta tank. It's a bunch of guppy grass. And then a whole bunch of, well, these are just rose melon swords, and there's a recliner bar back there in the back. That's the last one. So there's two rose melons and a recliner bar in the back. These are new. The old one the recliner bar came from 29 gallon. Substrate. Got this gravel separating sand from Complete. And I think that is it. I've also got a couple of these river stones. They're all kind of around here. Really pretty looking. There's a big piece of spider wood. Kind of the focal point other than the fish. So I'll get off this tank so we can let them get back to sleep. Don't want to make this video too long. Moving on over to the Microview Microview 10. This is 2.6 gallon. Got my betta Falcor. I'm not sure if I told you his name in the other videos, but his name, saying him Falcor because he's really, too bad this isn't picking up like his true shimmer. He is a platinum rose betta, or gold rose, but not rose gold, but a gold rose betta or something along the lines of that. So camera's not quite picking up his shimmer in here. Just another one of the Amazon sword. Complete as the substrate. Oh, there you go. Java fern, bunch of pearlweed, which is not even rooted, but it's super easy to grow. And so he's always feisty as usual. This light, by the way, is really good. So I recommend this tank. It's cool, nice, clean setup. So it's rimless. There's a good filter. You can turn it 360, so I have it facing towards the back so it doesn't get blown around, but enough to keep it aerated at the surface. And then, moving on over to the 29 gallon, just did a water change, so water's kind of cloudy. And there's another angel. He's doing fine. All the other fish are doing fine, but I lost all my neon tetras. I've had them for about 4.5 years or so. They were here since the start of the channel, so loved them. Now the tank seems kind of empty, which is why I moved this Amazon sword from right here to over here, so I could see more swimming space. And I'm not sure if this was in the last video of mine, but Fuval 206 running it. And an Aquaclear 30, full, like literally just full of biomedia, biomols, 2 bags of biomax, and then there's a sponge at the bottom. And I'll go back over here. Aquaclear 50 and I think it's an Aquarium 20. So this was running 2 of those, keeping it somewhat cleaner. I need to get a like canister filter on that one. Moving on to salt water. These guys are super interactive. Like my clownfish that are. Like I seriously really enjoy these clownfish a lot. So they are a bonded pair. This one, the snowflake, is the male, and then the regular fancy Ocellaris or just Ocellaris really, is the female. So they're not going to get much bigger. She's pretty big compared to ones I've seen. Let's see if I can get a... No, nothing's going to make it look accurate. My uncle gave me this big piece of rock. It's good to have family members that are in a hobby so I can display my coral. My zoanthids, polyps. Some back there. It's sprouting a new head right here, which is really cool. I love this little frog spawn. You can see it's getting another head. I don't know which one was the original. Other fish that are in here are firefish. There's a firefish goby. He likes to hang out under here until feeding. And over there, my Recordia right there, also just kind of doing really well, surprisingly. There it is in the dark. But anyway, also in here, fish-wise, as I ended up there, is my shrimp, yellow watchman, goby, and pistol shrimp, tiger pistol shrimp. But anyway, the main point of this video was to show you these tanks up here. So yeah, I'll do an update on a couple fish, probably the African butterfly fish that I see. I get a lot of comments about that guy, and I'll do some more information about the Keyhole Cichlid. So, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.